Illinois residents will be required to wear masks in public starting late next week to try to slow the spread of the coronavirus, as Gov. J.B. Pritzker made good on hints that the move was coming.
The Cover Your Face news came Thursday as the governor announced a revised stay-at-home order that takes effect May 1 and lasts 30 days. Specifically, he is requiring anyone older than 2 to wear a mask while inside stores. People who cannot cover their faces for medical reasons are exempt.
The coverings do not need to be N95 or surgical masks, which are in short supply for the average person these days. Homemade fabric masks are acceptable, as are the YouTube-inspired T-shirt masks that the governor touted in recent days.
Face coverings work, and we need all Illinoisans to do their part here, Pritzker said at his daily news briefing, where officials announced another 123 COVID-19-related deaths, bringing the total to 1,688.
The directive will require masks whenever maintaining a social distance of 6 feet is not possible. It's unclear whether people must wear them while walking, running or biking, activities in which participants go for stretches without coming in contact with anyone else but have moments when they are close to others.
The mask requirement was mentioned in a news release but not detailed in full. The Pritzker administration declined to clarify how the new rules would apply to outdoor recreation, saying that more information would be available on the state's website in coming days.
Representative Mark Badenick, who had pushed to reopen the state in part by using more face coverings, said he was in support of the new mandate. However, the Republican from Plainfield said he wishes the requirement had been instituted earlier, and that the governor had allowed more businesses to resume operations as part of the extended stay-at-home order.
I am grateful for the face coverings but wish more small businesses were opening that can use common sense with social distancing, he said.
Shortly before the governor's announcement, Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot told reporters that city police would not arrest anyone for appearing without a face covering in public. Much like the previous stay-at-home order, Pritzker said he does not want to see people fined or arrested for not wearing masks.
We are not encouraging police officers to stop people and arrest them or take drastic action, Pritzker said. People should wear a mask and they should be reminded if they're not.
Local businesses, however, should enforce the regulations and prohibit anyone from entering their buildings unless they have face coverings, the governor said.
Private establishments do need to require that people who enter their establishments wear a mask, he said.
The governor's order reflects an evolving understanding of the virus, as government officials and researchers nationwide initially downplayed the need for face coverings. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention did not recommend wearing cloth masks in public until early April, when it reversed a previous guidance about their necessity.
The CDC now recommends simple cloth face coverings to slow the spread of the virus. The masks are not intended to prevent users from becoming infected, but rather to stop people, particularly those who are asymptomatic, from transmitting it to others.
President Donald Trump first recommended wearing masks on April 3, but stressed the voluntary practice should not replace social distancing. The president, 73, immediately clarified that he likely wouldn't be following the CDC guideline.
At least 20 suburbs, including Evanston, Skokie, Oak Brook and Tinley Park, already issued orders requiring residents to wear masks in public. New York imposed a similar rule last week.
Pritzker's move codifies a practice many Illinois residents have been adhering to since the virus gained traction in the Chicago area last month.
Lakeview's Katie Conman said she purchased some fabric masks and has been wearing them outside since the end of March, though they can make it difficult to breathe and can be uncomfortable when worn for long stretches.
I believe everyone should do their part to try to alleviate some of the real dangers to the current state of affairs, she said.
Quilter Nancy Krasinski, who lives in far west suburban Elburn, said she has made more than 500 fabric masks the past several weeks. She initially made them as a way to help her niece, an intensive care nurse on the East Coast, prolong the life of her medical masks while treating COVID-19 patients. Since then, she has sewn them for friends, hospital workers, an Illinois youth center and even employees of a local meat market.
A retired teacher, Krasinski starts sewing as soon as she wakes up and keeps working through the day as she takes orders and arranges for pickups. She considers the masks, which she gives away for free, her version of the victory gardens planted during both World Wars to supplement rations and boost morale.
She wears them when she goes to the store, and supports the governor requiring others to do the same.
I follow the science, she said during a phone interview. If the experts say that masks are helpful, then I support it. The effects of safety measures often go unappreciated because you don't know what you've prevented.
Demand for masks may increase. Each one takes about 6 minutes to make, though the logistics of setting up delivery take much longer.
But I'll keep making as many as I can, she said. What else would I be doing right now anyway?
Chicago Tribune's Gregory Pratt contributed to this report.